If you are saying Esan is marginalized, in which form? A lot of people are saying it, even on social media. Esan people are marginalized. It's our turn, it's our turn, it's our turn. Is it you that is against my grandfather? Is it you, anytime you see me on social media, you are castigating me using catapult and arrow, that will support you at the end of the day when your time comes? You don't get anything in politics on platter of gold. You lobby. And you must be generally accepted. How many local government do we have? In Edo State, it's 18 local government. Your acceptability must cut across all the local government. If you are not in Esan, you are saying Esan Agenda. How many local government in Esan? We have 18 local government. If you minus 5 away, Esan Central District is just 5 local government. If you minus 5 from 18, how many local government is left? About 13 now. Is 13 not more than 5?
We are looking at Esan Agenda 2024, where the entire Edo Central Senatorial District, they are waiting zealously to grab power from Edo South and Edo North Senatorial District, which have at one point or the other championed the governorship seat in Edo State. However, there is one lingering challenge ravaging the entire Esan people, that is disunity. With these prevailing circumstances, how can we produce the governor in 2024? That is what we'll be discussing on Politics of Hero TV today. Your number one online news platform in the globe. I am your humble host on this program. My name is Esan Agenda. And Barrister Godson Ihilobele, a public analyst, is already waiting, to dissect this discussion. Yes, thank you, Barrister, for your prompt response, to educate and enlighten the audience of Hero TV. Campaign has been ongoing on the social media, especially from the Edo Central Senatorial District, although the primaries hasn't been conducted yet. And we're even saying that to achieve this Esan Agenda in 2024, that all the political parties should unanimously present an Esan person as their governor. With the prevailing circumstances, do you think this is achievable?
Oh, thank you for having me once again. Really, the issue of, let me quickly make something clear here. You see, when we are talking about Esan Turn, Esan Agenda, it's an agitation, there is nothing wrong there. So, it's a lobby, there is nothing wrong there. See, I know, as it is now, morally, everybody will agree with me that ideally Edo Central Senatorial District, which is Esan as a people, it's their turn to produce the next governor. But it's not solely their right. I want us to get that clear. Constitutionally, everybody, even if a governor, 10 people, 100 people rise up in Benin today, in Edo South, and choose to run for governorship, is still their right. Not their right as a senatorial district, but is their right as a citizen of Edo State. Because the Constitution empowered everybody. That's why we say democracy. Democracy is government of the people, by the people. If democracy is government of the people, by the people and for the people, therefore, even if my father was a former governor, just left office as a governor, I still have the right as his son to contest as governor. So a lot of people, most people, they don't really get this clear. That I want people to always see it from first, view it from constitutional angle of it, that everybody have right to vie for any political position, any political office they so desire. And not just that, they're coming back home now, coming back to Esan now, as it has to do with the Esan Agenda. Yes, people from all nook and crannies, from the 5 local governments that comprise Esan, Igwebe, Ubiaja, Ekpoma, Irua, Uromi. Yes, you have people all canvassing to be the governor. Even if they are 200, is their constitutional right. They are empowered by law. They are empowered by law to contest. Whether 1 million people, but at the end of the day, is one person that will be there. So if 1 million people from Esan extraction are canvassing for one position, 1 million people from Edo North, 1 million people from Edo South, is their right. That is the beauty of democracy. I want to tell you, yes, so what you believe is your turn, but you have to work for it. In politics, you cannot tell. You can if you don't raise the alarm that you are hungry, nobody feed you. And if you don't make attempt to feed yourself, nobody care whether you are hungry, even if I see you die. That is one strange thing in politics. Right? Even when people know that you desire this and it's your turn to have this, nobody gives it to you. You don't get anything in politics on platter of gold. You lobby. And you must be generally accepted. How many local government do we have? In Edo State, it's 18 local government. Your acceptability must cut across all the local government. If you are not in Esan, you are saying Esan Agenda. How many local government in Esan? We have 18 local government. If you minus 5 away, Esan Central Senatorial District is just 5 local government. If you minus 5 from 18, how many local government is left? We are talking about 13 now. Is 13 not more than 5?
This is where the problem is. We are minority, just 5 local governments out of 18 local government area, and we are agitating for these governorship seats. The way we are acting as if it's our right, and want to take it by force. It's our turn, we must grab it. So what are we supposed to do to achieve this?
That's what I'm saying now. That is my line, my next point, which I just mentioned. You lobby for what you want. You lobby. You see what just played out in National Assembly? This current Senate president now, Akpabio, he lobbied. He knows his acceptance, his acceptability have to cut across all the members of the House. Whether from NNPP, the members from ANPP, members from Labour, members from PDP, his party member, he has to lobby across. Because if he relies on his members alone, PDP members, on his political members alone, he goes nowhere. But he was able to achieve that. So if anybody is springing up from Esan extraction to take Osadebe House, it's not something that will come on a platter of gold. So now in Esan now, if we are serious, instead of you going to social media and be saying, this man should go and sit down. It's not his turn. This man is not ripe enough. This man is not. Who is this man? He cannot even speak English. He doesn't know how to construct English. It does not concern anybody. At the end of the day, remember the party you belong, the party you are coming from, the party you conversing from, vote from, is the party that will decide during the primaries whether they will give you ticket to run, to be their flag bearer or not. Primaries hasn't even come. Primaries hasn't even come. If I were some of those aspirants now, it's just like as I'm seated here, I have the quality not even to vie for a position of governor, to rule this country as a president. I have the technical, I have the wherewithal. Forget about the money, the finances. If you believe in me, you will sponsor me. Your 1 naira will go a long way. So, but if I want to do that, if I'm canvassing for presidency today, which I'm capable of doing, is just for me to navigate the length and breadth of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So if some people want to have their stake in the government in the nearest future, few months from now, they have to, whosoever that is serious, you have to start lobbying. You lobby the rest local government. You lobby the rest senatorial district so that you will be generally accepted. If you are not generally accepted, even if your party picked you in PDP, you may lose. Even if your party, if you are not a popular candidate and nobody know your history, nobody know anything about you, you just from the blues and you want to be the governor, you just end up spending your money and people will help you to take coffee with your money. But at the end of the day, you go nowhere. Is that general acceptability? You have to lobby the people. You have to conscientize the people. You should be able to tell the people, this is why I want to be governor.
Come to think of it, I just have this thought. My thought anyway, we'll be criticizing ourselves on the social media. You're not capable, you cannot do it, and all of that. If for any reason, someone from Edo South or Edo North Senatorial District presents a candidate, and the person wins, so what are we supposed to do?
Anybody can win the election, but for you to have an edge, for you as an individual to have an edge, whether formation or not, and particularly formation, you should be able to lobby across the 18 local government, so that even if party that is not known in Nigeria, party that is not known in Edo State, if you choose to have their ticket, at the end of the day, people will now go after you to vote for you. They will no longer be interested of the party that is aiding you. But they all know is, oh, I know this man. Oh, this man is this man is this man is this. I love this man approach. Oh, he has been to my community. Oh, this is what he has done to in my community. Oh, this is the promise he made to my community. Oh, we have seen this man as a worthy son of the land. And this man can actually pilot the affairs of the state. These are the issues that must be on the corner.
This is a popular word that Esan people, they've been marginalized. That is why we're actually agitating for this Esan pricing as a governor, hoping that it's going to be the Messiah that will help us to fix the land. But we forgot that at one point or the other, we have some leaders that represented us, both states and the federal, and we didn't feel their impact. When we talk about impact, we talk about meaningful impact. We didn't feel the impact. So my question now is this: are we really marginalized? Tell us the importance of having an Esan pricing as a governor.
If you're saying Esan is marginalized, I'll be wondering, marginalization in what form? If you are qualified for any position, then you go for it. Marginalization in what form? I don't understand. I don't understand. Are you saying in marginalization, is it on the infrastructural development, or what are we not talking about? I don't know. If you are saying Esan is marginalized, in which form? A lot of people are saying it, even on social media. Esan people are marginalized. It's our turn, it's our turn, it's our turn. Is it you that is against my grandfather? Is it you, anytime you see me on social media, you are castigating me using catapult and arrow, that will support you at the end of the day when your time comes? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's not social media issue at all. Social media has nothing to do about, even a lot of people, 90% of social media influencers don't even have PVC. You can't sit in the sitting and be talking about Uromi agenda. You can't be in Porakot and be talking about Uromi agenda. It's the turn of Uromi on social media. If you are saying it's the turn of Uromi on social media, why not go to Uromi and first of all register? You go and register first. Galvanize, rally around within your family member. If you hail from a larger family and you are a family of about 50, that's a micro group already that is so powerful in politics. Then converse with your family member, let them accept you first. Then you cannot come on air and say, yes, I want to be the governor, I want to be the chairman, I want to be this. Not sitting in Cameroon, then you are 20, posting, hey, this one will go, this one will lose, this one will this. Who are you to determine the fate of anybody in Nigeria? So you see, so I don't listen to all those things. I am a realistic. The way I say things the way they are. Hate me or like me, but at the end, you remember, you realize, yes, what Barrister Godson Bailey has been conversing on is the right direction. That is it.
As we are signing out, in every problem, definitely there's going to be a solution. So what is the way out? What do you think we need to do?
Yeah, the way out. If really you are serious, you want to be the next governor, you want to occupy Osadebe house, we have few hours we have few hours. In that case, what do? Make sure your influence, your acceptability must cut across the 18 local government. When you do that as an individual, as an aspirant, at the end of the day, let any political party give you tickets, you will skate through. But if you are not known, for instance, if you are not known in my local government in Uromi, we don't know you, we don't know anything about you. Party cannot force anybody to vote for anybody anymore. It's not happening any longer. Party supreme, the supremacy of the party is in theory, not in practice anymore, with what just played out in Nigeria. Are you aware a lot of APC fans voted for another presidential candidate? They voted for Labour Party, some voted for PDP. PDP fans, some of them voted for Labour Party and the APC, as the case may be. So it's no longer the period of party supreme in theory, not in practice. That's why you must be generally accepted. You must be known. You must lobby. You must convince people. You must tell people what you have on ground to offer. That's the only way out. Thank you.
If you are just joining us, I'll be speaking with Barrister Gosin Ihinobele. Yes, a public analyst. We are discussing the way forward in achieving the Esan Agenda. And this is Hero TV, your number one online news platform in the globe. If you're coming across our video for the first time, we just appeal to you to share, to like, and to comment. Send your contribution. If you have any topic, you can send it. Your topic might just be the next one we're going to air on Hero TV. Stay tuned to Hero TV and keep watching Hero TV.